Hello and welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming and Tech Reviews. I'm Andrew, and I hope you guys are ready for a salt stream, my friends, tonight. No, I'm just joking. We're not doing the saltiness, but let's see if anybody is. This is a live stream. We're actually live tonight. Um, I've had an interesting day today, and so I was thinking, the reason why the title, let's talk about the title real quick, because the reason for the title is I bought let me just show you guys. So this right here is the Xbox Ally X. Now this system console portable PC is essentially the next best thing for Xbox right now. This here should be driving a fair amount of engagement on the channel. Like it literally should be doing that. We just got an update the other day that brings super resolution to your Xbox Ally X that lets you upscale basically any freaking game using machine learning to go from 720p up to like 1440p, 4K, whatever you want to do. Like this device right here is supposed to allow you to do that. So I did a test thing. I did a test thing. I put out a video on that and like barely not even 400 views. Okay. And so I was sitting there and I was like, gosh damn, dude, are you serious? Is Xbox truly freaking cooked? Are they done? Is there any way to save this brand? So I went out yesterday and literally bought something that I had zero desire to ever buy. A PlayStation freaking Portal. Now this thing right here, let me tell you about this, and let me tell you why this is so significant. This right here is literally a controller with the screen on it. You can't play native games on it. You can't take it with you, and I mean you can, but you're not playing any native game. This device will not play any game whatsoever. And it's been out significantly longer than the Xbox Ally X. And you know what? This device right here got more clicks in less time than the Xbox Ally X. So that either tells me that this is just so egregiously overpriced in today's market, or nobody cares that it's Xbox is branded at all. Like nobody cares that this is an Xbox branded piece of hardware that has a new Xbox operating system on it. You're trying to tell me that a PlayStation Portal, okay, literally a controller with a screen on it, can get more views than a product that actually you could take with you, download hard software to it, play games, basically use it as a full-on PC. You're trying to tell me that this here doesn't warrant any kind of views, even when something significant like auto super resolution comes to it, but a freaking controller with, I'm not even joking, guys. Like this is so ridiculous. Let me go over to my thing, and I'll give you guys exact numbers. Yesterday morning, I got up around 8 o'clock. I put out the first Xbox Ally, that first Xbox Ally X video, and that was Xbox Ally X using super resolution upscaling 720p to 4K. That got 386 views, and that started way in the morning. And then I put the PlayStation Portal video up. I'm not even joking. The PlayStation Portal video up like 10 or 12 hours later, and that video got 648 views, man. Like that's almost double, with 42 comments on that. Let's see, the 4 dislikes, 37 likes. Whereas the Xbox Ally X one got 16 likes, one dislike. That's crazy. That's just absolutely wild. Neither one of them are super heavy hitters. Let's just be real. Neither one of them are super heavy hitters. But this right here, I expected the Portal to get low views. It's been out forever. Like this is not a necessary product whatsoever. This is one of those ones where you're like, damn, dude, I got a little bit of money burning a hole in my pocket, and there's no exclusives to buy right now. So you go out and you buy one of these because you just want to see Sony succeed, and you just want to buy something cool. And so you go out and you buy it. And basically it really does perform like a freaking controller. Like I can sit here, I was playing freaking Soros on it, just sitting here playing it with the game on the screen and just watching this, just playing this and then playing it, and it works pretty good. Like I was sitting in the bathroom, doing what you do in the bathroom, and I was playing freaking more Soros on it, and it worked just fine. It's not even that bad. What's up, Morales? Guys, gaming right now is so broken and fundamentally like backwards that I don't think there really is any way to save it. To be completely honest with you guys, prices are at all-time highs, for like PC stuff, and now it's like really like just pouring into everything. So yeah, dude, things are getting pretty bad, man. Things are getting pretty bad out here in the world of gaming. I was sitting here and I finally beat the first boss on Soros. What's up, Ant-Man? Pixel Slapper. I just don't think people truly understand, like I really do think that Xbox is kind of in a very cooked position. RTX 7000 series cards coming out next year, or will they be delayed because of AI? I think something's coming out next year. Sony new DRM. We already heard that was just a one-time check. When you buy a game, after 2 weeks, it'll check to see if you refunded it or not. If you didn't refund it, then you're good to go. It's just a one-time check. But I already said it doesn't matter for me because it's already too late, dude. I buy all my games digitally anyways. Like there's nothing I can do to change that, and I'm not going to start buying discs right now to do anything else. Like it's already where it's at. I don't think Xbox is going to be saved the way anybody thinks it's going to. Xbox, there's no saving Xbox. Junior has been playing his Switch too. It's still $23 freaking dollars, bro. I mean, PlayStation Premium $17.99. They need to come back down under $20 for Game Pass to make sense. They already took Call of Duty off there, so it should be like $19.99 a month. Honestly, it shouldn't be 23 or 21 or $29.99 or you know what I mean. It should be freaking $19.99. I played Stellar Blade. I own it on PC and PlayStation. I own on both. They're not going to save Xbox, dude. Honestly, I'm not just saying this, but it just seems like they shook up management so they could try to win back a little bit of good graces so they can sell 20 million freaking Xbox Helixes before they send it off to Asus and MSI to keep making them. Yeah, they keep telling me that every screen's an Xbox, but I don't know. I can't get Xbox to work on my PlayStation Portal. It won't work. I tried, trust me. No, I'm just joking. I didn't even try. Project Helix is going to be an entry-level PC that will be great when it comes out, but then within 4 years, it will be essentially back to being a mid-range or a low-end PC. Do you need a PS5 or PS Portal? Yeah, you do. Unless you want to pay for PlayStation Premium and stream games. That's pretty much all you'd be able to do. Yeah, I'm definitely getting 007. Definitely getting 007. I'm getting 007 and Forza Horizon 6. Yeah, I had a PSP. I had a PSP. I had a PS Vita too. I used to stream my games from my PlayStation 4 to my PS Vita, bro. It was pretty badass. I remember when that first came out and I thought that was so cool. The 15th, if you buy, it comes out in like 2 weeks. Muhammad Ali was great when he came out. Times change. I just kind of feel like I just don't think there's really any way they can save Xbox, man. I don't think Xbox is going to be saved. I think that it will. I think that it will do good among the fans, the people that actually love Xbox and want it to be great. I think they'll buy one and they'll be happy with it, you know. But I don't think exclusives are coming back like everybody's wanting. I don't think that the damage is so done already to the Xbox brand that it's their real only hope now is to like really push to PC. Yeah, she plays Xbox. As soon as my EBT card gets here, so I can pay for the down payment. Block my 9070 XT from patch tracing. You're right, dude. They do. It is getting quite annoying. It is getting quite annoying. Honestly, guys, the denoiser needs to be better in the. I heard that everybody that was working on FSR4 basically has left and went to NVIDIA and Intel. That's why we didn't get an update last month for our drivers. I don't think okay. So in order for Xbox to be saved the way that people want it to be saved, Project Helix needs to be a bomb ass system. It needs to come out for under $700, and they absolutely need all the exclusives they can freaking muster. And it has to come out hard and strong. It can't be dragging its freaking knuckles on the ground like it did with Xbox 3 or Xbox Series X. There can't be no stupid Series S holding it back, you know. It has to come out swinging, and it has to be affordable right from the get-go, and it has to have some must-have play games day one. Now, I already tell you that there is a chance that Xbox could really bring some people back in, bring PlayStation guys over with Forza Horizon, but they're putting Forza Horizon 6 on PlayStation, so that's not going to matter. Maybe Forza Horizon 7, but dude, we're already going to Japan, and that's the most that's the one that most people want the most. Yeah, Steam Machine might not last too long. Steam Machine will do fine, I think. Steam Machine will come out high priced, but that'll drop price very quick. Whereas Project Helix and PlayStation 6, these are going to be like next gen visuals and hardware. Steam Machine's already a generation old hardware. Pirates on PC. What, that new game Windrose or Assassin's Creed coming back? Dude, I'm way too excited for Black Flag remake. I think dude, Helix needs to be a badass system. I think PS6 is going to probably be in between $600 and $1,000. I think they both will. I think they both will, just due to the fact that like these are no longer consoles built for children. These are consoles built for hardcore gamers. Nintendo has the entry level gamers on lock. I do think that Xbox is gonna have I think they'll have a fair chance with Helix. No, you just sold your T248. When you get a chance, send me the name of the wheel rig you have or the F1 wheel. Which one is better? Looking to buy one before Horizon. Are you going with Fanatec? What wheelbase did you get, Onyx? Did you get, if you got Fanatec, I would recommend let me see if you're over there on Discord. You sold the T248 and what did you get now? Buy one before Forza Horizon. All right, I'll send you some info. Oh, okay, you got the T598. All right. Keep the wheel you got, but also possibly grab the in a couple days the new wheel rim for, get the Evo R32 and then buy, as soon as it comes out, buy the GT rim for it. Because you already got the race car rim. Yeah, I saw Spirit went under. No more World Star videos. No. Huh. Xbox, the ring or the pedals? Which one? I honestly think the T248 would have been awesome for that game. T598, I would probably invest in the new pedal set. They got the new gosh dang it. The new race line freaking, they got those new race line freaking load cell pedals. I don't think that Helix and PS6 are going to affect high-end PC sales, but they're going to gut the low end. I think that's the whole reason that those machines are going to exist. After PS5 Pro, guys, it would be very hard for me to look somebody in the eye and tell them, yeah, go buy a 60 series card, and build a PC. Like, it'd be very hard for me to look somebody in the eye and tell them that. Because even at $900 for a PS5 Pro, you're at least getting a 4K experience that it would be quite, it wouldn't be very hard to get on the PC, but it would be, I feel like the experience on the PS5 Pro for 4K is just, it's good enough to where most people wouldn't ask. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely get you some info. There's some good Thrustmaster stuff to actually get into, man. And that T598 is gonna feel so alive on freaking Forza Horizon, bro. That thing is gonna be absolutely incredible. I almost want to download Horizon 5 and try it out on there. Oh, I have to download it before it comes out, anyways. The 9060 XT 16 gigabyte is a very, very good card, but I would only recommend that to people that already have a full-on PC that are upgrading from an older card. I don't think I would recommend getting an entry-level PC over a PS5 Pro. I just don't, that would be super hard for me to justify doing that. Like, PS5 Pro is a very decent machine with PSSR2. Do I miss tobacco? No. I do not miss tobacco, and it's been since the end of 2016 since I smoked. That's been a long time. It's been a very long time. Almost 10 years. Nintendo is king. Nintendo is definitely the entry level for a lot of kids for sure. I think Nintendo is pretty much. I think Nintendo can hold it together, but PlayStation needs to cater to their grown fans. They have to. Saros is definitely easier than Returnal. I already beat the first boss. Like I'm already well into the second landscape. I've already put do puff away, correct assumption. Oh yeah, absolutely. I like to sit here and vape. So I got 4 hours into Saros now. I missed the old PlayStation 1 and 2 days. I am actually. You think there is a lot of adults that are definitely into Nintendo. That is for sure, bro. You can always tell which ones love Nintendo by the Pikachu shirt. They come walking around the corner with the Pikachu shirt on. Like you know them dudes are legit Nintendies. They're like in their 40s and shit, and they're still wearing freaking Pikachu shirts. Yep, you know who they are. You know who they are. I'm not even joking. We had one of those I was at work the other day, and I got a text telling me, that I need to avoid this certain area, and come to find out the old dude had like dynamite, but his like 40-year-old kid was fighting with him, and they called and the cops showed up for a domestic violence. And the kid ratted his dad out, said, "Oh man, he's got dynamite that he bought in 1979 or some shit." And I'm like, "What the hell? You got a Pikachu shirt?" Well, yeah, you probably got a Nintendo Switch too as well. Is that addiction or therapy? I don't know. Probably therapy. Don't diss Pikachu. The AC Black Flag shirt does look pretty cool. So far this year would probably Crimson Desert and Pragmata. Pragmata is very badass. I freaking loved that game. I couldn't put it down. Pragmata is very good. Gas prices here are like $4.39. King Trump screwed us, man. I don't know why. Not exactly what he said he was going to do. Oh yeah, well we got a Pikachu freaking Switch 1. $5. King Trump said no new wars. Is extermination considered a war though? Isn't that what he's doing? Yeah, I don't know. That's what I heard him say too when he was running. No new wars, no new taxes, no new nothing. But then again, all politicians lie. All politicians are liars. I did not get any Trump bucks, sadly. Dude, I'll tell you what, man, paying for freaking gas and stuff is getting pretty. We need Hillary Clinton. Have to drive my Civic. Oh, what is up, Mister? And now your mama knows. What's up, Frog? Good to see you keeping up the good content since the days of you coming on the channel and we all laughing over the console wars. Yeah, console wars are, I don't know, guys. I'm actually considering doing more console content, dude, just because it seems like that's what everybody wants. Saved you from buying an RTX 5090? Yeah, I don't think this is a I don't think this is the typical war. I think this is more like asserting some sort of dominance or something, bro. A war is different than what they're doing right now. I'll tell you what, I have no love for a government that just massacres their people for like rioting or not rioting but protesting. I have no love for a freaking country that does that stuff. I'm watching a show with your wife. Just wanted to pop in and say, hey man, I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Thanks for the love, man. I might be able to use the 5090 tomorrow now. I'm joking. The 5090's been on all day. See the 5090 hiding right behind my PlayStation. Oh man. I have so much junk now, guys. It's not even funny. You really think they'd remove it? I'm glad to get the extra views. New to YouTube is hard. Oh, the Xbox channels. Yeah, for real. You know what? Honestly, the Portal was the last thing I was going to buy for a while. Probably maybe get freaking Steam Machine and when it comes out, but I don't know. I is it even worth buying that and covering it? You know, at this point, man, I'm so sick and tired of buying this stuff and then having the prices go up and then everybody being rage mad at it. And it's like, dude, I'm not here to just rage out on this stuff. Well, thank you, Ahmad. They all came out. Who? What do you mean? They all came out. YouTube is ridiculous, man. YouTube is ridiculous. Last month, the views were so high over PlayStation, and then right when they announced that price hike, it was like whoop, freaking views fell right out the bottom, and then everybody just wanted angry rage bait. I don't like the way I feel when I do that kind of content. You know what I mean? Like I don't like doing that. Junior. Oh, I want to eat dinner. What is it? Is it just a taco in the thing? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna eat. Oh wait. Man, I had to eat a lot of freaking food really fast, like. Okay. Lazy YouTubers, huh? I do kind of regret buying a 5090 some days. I still call Junior boy. Boy. I still do it. I just don't go live a lot. Keeps repeating somebody's message. Yeah. So what do you guys think, man? Do you guys think the Xbox has a chance at all? I just don't. I don't see the engagement for Xbox content unless you're doing salt content. Like I just do not see the engagement from people. In hindsight, the Xbox engagement wasn't really strong when I first started the channel either. It is kind of unpopular to own an Xbox. But here's the thing though, it's like Xbox is not a bad platform. It's not a bad platform. It's not a bad system. You know, Xbox Series S, Series X are pretty good. Xbox Ally X, pretty cool system, man. The controllers are good. You know, if you're on PlayStation, just grab yourself one of these bad boys. The Nacon Revolution 5 Pro. It's got the Xbox hands. Ooh, yeah. And then you can have like the Xbox feel, bro. These are badass. Very nice controller. PlayStation has backward compatibility as well. They just don't go as far back. They don't go back to 3. And let's be real, Xbox's backwards compatibility for 360 isn't like massive. I mean, what is it, like 100 games? Nah, the 3060 bros went away when I bought a 5090. They decided they couldn't push the goalposts any further. They're like, dang it, there's nothing else for him to buy. So they ran away. I would just like people to like truly admit that, like, look, man, NVIDIA is not perfect. They have their problems too. I mean, it's just everything people complain about AMD. I legit find problems that are just as egregious and annoying on NVIDIA as there are on AMD. PlayStation and Xbox. Like, I don't think any one platform is the end all be all. I think you kind of need all of them. I haven't seen 600 of them. There might be. Like, don't quote me on that, but it seems like every game I've ever wanted to play backwards compatibility is not available. Well, not every one of them. I mean, there's a lot that I wanted to play that I was able to get, but there's like some times that I'll run into it that it's not backward compatible. PlayStation or Xbox had a lot of goodwill with the 360. They built up a lot of goodwill by fixing people's freaking Red Ring of Death. You know, they got up there, they sold a whole bunch of those, but that new marketing campaign for PS3 toward the end, that worked, man. People were coming back. That generation so the first Xbox generation wasn't really the best in the world. It was good, but yeah, there are a few. I don't know exactly how many. Maybe it was Xbox One that I was thinking there was 100 games, and maybe there's more on the 360. There's not a modern console besides Xbox. Well, even if they want to resell remasters, bro, like I don't mind buying games again that I absolutely love. That you got to look at it this way. When them games came out on 360, it probably took them a little over a year or a year or something. You know, I mean, we were getting a new Assassin's Creed every year. Probably took them a little more than a year to build those games. Okay. Once PlayStation 4 hit and PlayStation 5 now, like the development time is a lot longer. So even if they go back and they remake a game like Resynced, they're putting in like, oh yeah, dude, absolutely. Black Flag. They're putting in a lot of work to build that. At least 3 years to rebuild that game, my friends. Yeah, they absolutely deserve to charge full price for that game. You know what I mean? And plus it's like a beloved game that we all love. It's it is fan service for us to like, ooh, damn, we can play it again and we can buy it. Or it's for the new players, man. Like it's for the new players, the people that have never played Black Flag and they're not willing to go back and play Black Flag because of the age of the game or something, you know? What are you talking about? Like everything that Capcom has remade has been absolutely fire. Everything, some are very good, some not so much. I mean, like some of the PlayStation ones are like, okay, whatever, you know. Remasters are probably the ones that I'm like less likely to care about. No, AC3 remaster. Yeah, it is. I'm actually playing that one. It's a lot more fluid than it ever was before, man. Like it doesn't look massively better, but the fluidity is a lot better. I'm actually playing it on my Xbox Ally X. And it is so fluid, man, at 60 frames. Like it feels so good. It depends on what you're playing it too, Jolton. If you're playing on console, yeah, I get what you're saying, but if you're playing on PC, it did get a decent upgrade. I hope it is. I hope it is, man. I would love to see them hit Assassin's Creed Black Flag out of the park. Come in with Splinter Cell remake, fresh on the heels of that, a new Ghost Recon, a new Far Cry, and these games just have a more serious tone. And you know, just get back into making some badass games, man. Like I love so many Ubisoft franchises. It's not even funny. And like literally I will play Ubisoft games till they die just because. I just don't even care. You know what I mean? $70 for a game here, $70 for a game there. Like it is what it is, dude. I will keep playing them until they quit making them. Like it doesn't matter. I don't think it does Onyx. It's only DX11 and DX12. And it will work on anything that has an NPU. It's not just ROG X-Bikes Ally X, dude. It's anything that has an NPU. You remember when I was telling you guys that? You remember when I was saying, yeah, they're probably just going to do the upscaling on the NPU, and everybody told me, no, they can't do that. They can't do that. I'm like, whatever, dude. And now here we are. They're doing upscaling on an NPU at a driver level for any game. For any game DX11 or DX12. And now here we are. It's almost like Froggy knew something before everybody else. Maybe Froggy's freaking inside guy really does have good information. But anytime I hear something from somebody inside, I don't do like the little rumors and stuff because I don't want to get people hyped up and then be like, ooh. But I was told a long time ago that NPUs were going to be used for upscaling. But it wasn't official. And I wasn't told that in an official thing. and it was probably like a Freudian slip. Just like I was told that FSR3 or FSR4 is a wait and see for RDNA 2 and 3. Honestly, what they said was pretty much they are working on FSR4 for RDNA 4 GPUs, and then if they have time after, they'll start worrying about the old ones. I do think eventually RDNA 2 and 3 will get in 8. I do think that is tied to a Sony contract, though. You know how Sony is, man. Of course, they're gonna. No, this is ours. You can have the FP8. We're taking the Int 8. It's ours. We are working on that. It is ours. I honestly do believe that. If it wasn't the case, then AMD would say something. AMD would say something, but they're not allowed to talk about stuff that they're embargoed or they're under NDA, and that's probably something that's heavily NDA'd, so that's why they don't say nothing about it. But I still love AMD. AMD can do no wrong in my eyes. I'm an AMD fanboy through and through. But I'm not going to deny myself that sweet, sweet NVIDIA path tracing love on a 5090. You know what? Honestly, it literally took a 5090 for me to like finally see, like, whoa, that is really good, you know? GTA 5 4K native on a 5090. Crazy how that game holds up. Oh, yeah, it does. It is a very good looking game to this day still. Honestly, is Redstone the future? Yes. Redstone. You got Redstone and then you got Diamond too. Diamond is what they're working on for Xbox. But I have a feeling that Xbox's upscaler is going to be backward compatible for all their games. I think it's going to be backward compatible. I also think the frame generation is going to be driver level next generation. I think upscaling and I believe that upscaling, and I'm saying this right now, and you all hear, upscaling and frame generation will be driver level next generation ML, and they will be ML, machine learning. Auto super resolution already proves it's going to happen. Auto super resolution already proves that the next Xbox is going to have driver level upscaling for all games, old games, new games, everything. And it's going to work at a driver level. You will have upscaler and frame generation built right into your next consoles. PlayStation will have it too. It will be driver level from day one. And then developers will have to optimize games to fit within that budget or whatever. And I do think that both PlayStation and Xbox will have NPUs to do that. NPUs take the focus off the GPU and let the GPU do all of the hard work. That's where it's headed, man. The moment I had Strix Halo here and was playing around with Strix Halo, I could tell right then. I was like, holy crap, dude, AMD could really push the shit out of this and like make these things very, very popular. The biggest thing holding back Strix Halo is the use of LPDDR6. That's basically like cell phone memory, so, or portable memory, and that's basically the only that's the only thing holding back the visuals and stuff is the use of the LPDDR6. The same with the Xbox Ally X. If they had actual, and that's why I say like PS5 Pro actually has GDDR6, which is, you know, built for graphics, and it's a lot faster, a lot higher bandwidth than that LPDDR stuff. LPDDR is closer in terms of it's definitely, it's more on par with like system RAM. Ooh boy. By the time the next consoles come out, we will have. By the time the next consoles come out, I think that upscaling with AI is going to be a lot more mature. Like it's went through some growing pains this generation, and I think NVIDIA pretty much had it mapped out. They're like, yeah, we'll iterate, and I think that AMD had been working on it the whole time, but they were just uncomfortable putting it out throughout the thing because when you look at FSR 4.1 compared to DLSS, there's not a big enough difference anymore. Both of them look fantastic. And then you look at XESS, auto super resolution does pretty decent. Coming out later, oh, DLSS 5 is going to be an interesting kerfuffle, man, because there's a lot of pushback on that. And at the same time, like NVIDIA is like trying to push that stuff, but they're also like feeling like, oh, damn, dude, people push back hard on that. I don't know why, dude. It looked better. I don't think they're making a mistake. I think that they would be wrong not to flex the power, especially crossing that barrier between console and PC. They need a console. They need a console powerful enough to really be able to like deliver on their promise. Because I mean, look at it, dude. There's games like Star Citizen out there. There's games out there that would freaking destroy a 5090. Xbox absolutely has to. I mean, you got to look at it from this point of view. 5090, either way, no matter what, it's going to be at least 3 times stronger than the Xbox Helix, as well as PS6. Like it's still 5090 isn't going in a hole anytime soon. Like this GPU is actually a freaking yeah. I mean, honestly, maybe NVIDIA just iterates on a 5090 again. 6090 is absolutely going to have two 12-volt, two 12 pin plugs. I mean, you got Asus working on boards that will deliver, power through the board too. Yeah, I don't think I don't think I really do think that PlayStation 6, you got to look at it this way, Onyx. Xbox is going to be competing with PC. PlayStation is going to be able to deliver an experience that's going to be good, man. I'm telling you, PSSR 2 is a very, very important step forward for console gaming. A lot of people can't see that, but I do, man, because I care about games and that's my thing. I can see that PlayStation is going to be. I'm seeing dudes saying Helix is going to hang with a 5090. No. The only way let's put it this way. If Xbox Helix really does have the power of the of the 9070 XT with 32 gigs of RAM or even 24, it might actually be able to do it. It'll give you a convincing 4K experience. What's up, 19 Eclair? D-Batch, my other brother, Captain Sava Pro. Dude, I love Captain Sava Pro. That's like my twin brother, Captain Sava Pro. Well, welcome back, Squeeze. You do PC builds and overclocking? I don't do either of those. What's up, David? I don't do either of those because I don't keep my hardware long enough to care. My brother, Captain Sava Pro. D-Batch is a weird one though, man. I love that guy, but he's still like console war-y, man. And it's like, dude, you can't console war anymore. Like the console war is dead and over. PlayStation clearly won. Nintendo is the console, bro. Nintendo beat both of them, man. They both need to go home. PS5 controllers? Nice. Very aggressive. I've seen him over on X, dude. He's pretty aggressive. Convinced me to get a 5090. I've been gaming every day. I know, dude. Oh, hey, you know what, man? A 5090 with MFG6X and a freaking nice ass monitor, bro. Like, dude, you're good. You're set for so long, man. Honestly, when people question like, is the 5090 worth it? I'm like, dude, 5090 is yeah, like if you can buy it, do it. Do it. Honestly, buy it. Because honestly, guys, the freaking 5090 will be here for a very long time. The 5090 will absolutely surpass the freaking 1080 Ti for a while. You'll watch games get more and more optimized for you're already ready for a 6090? I don't know, man. Maybe. It depends on the price of the 6090, dude. If it comes out at like $2,500 and I can get one quick, I'll buy one. Okay. If I can get one for like $2,500, whatever, I'll buy one. Like I'll buy one quick. But if it's like $5,000, I don't know if I'm going to do it. I would say either 9070 XT, 5070 Ti. I think both are good. Honestly, though, here's the thing, though. Because the 5070 Ti can do path tracing, it's hard. It's hard to recommend that because I know that I know the experience you're going to get with the 5070 Ti using that. And it's almost better to just have a 9070 XT. J to the freaking M. What's up, man? Yeah, bro. YouTube said if I go live once a week, I'll make 175% more money on YouTube than I'm making right now. So I'm like, okay, let's do it. $1650 dual OC with a heavy OC on top. Well, I mean, if you got to do that, saving up for a 5090, planning to get one around Christmas time. Hopefully the prices don't go even higher. Currently have a 9070 XT. Honestly, bro, I don't know, man. Like I feel like the 9070 XT is more than sufficient. Using frame generation and like FSR, bro. You get about half the experience that I'm getting on the 5090. Like on my 240 hertz 4K monitor, like half of the performance is thrown away in anyways. You know what I mean? Like it tops out at 240. I'm getting like 140 ish or like 100 and like up to 150. We're using frame generation on 9070 XT, depending on the game. Some games it is kind of low. I've seen 100, but still the experience is there. Like it's still good. But you are missing out on all the path tracing. I don't know, dude. I don't know if path tracing is worth that much money. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's worth as much as maybe just get a 5080. For sim racing, it's mostly, oh yeah, dude, it's way overkill for sim racing. I mean, even with this freaking even with this bad boy, the Pimax Crystal, the super duper, man. Even with this, bro, it's overkill. It's way overkill, even for that. I just wish it wasn't so janky on the 5090. For some reason, dude, it's running better on my 7900 XTX than it is on the 5090. But then again, I just updated my freaking. Oh, thank you, Project. Yeah, dude. Which one? The newest one? The one with the one on my ROG Ally? that we just barely got full force in AC Rally. And I was sitting there the other day after we got it, and I was playing it on the Fanatec. Okay, so next week my Fanatec Club Sport DD is going to get up a free upgrade to 15 freaking Newton meters, bro. And so I'm so happy about that. Like, I'm so happy about that. I'm still happy with your 3080. 3080. We got another one of them 3080 bros in here on it. No, I'm just joking. Honestly, guys, I legit regret selling that 10 gig 3080. I kind of wish I would have hung on to that. Full force video. Nice, nice. Hell yeah, bro. Thank you for clicking. I appreciate that. I really do, man. It's like I put out them videos because I'm very passionate about sim racing, but I'm also just a weekend warrior sim racer, bro. I like to do it therapeutically, but I love it. I want to do more, but I don't know, man. That full force is just something. So right now, Project Mayhem, I am rocking a T598, the RS50, and the Fanatec Club Sport DD. So I have 3 different builds that I am currently rocking. And I bought them all specifically for like the haptic feedback type stuff. I tried gosh, what was it? I tried True Force on the on the G923, and I fell in love with it. I was like, oh, this is incredible. I love it. And so ever since then, I've just been like really into the wheels that have that haptic feedback. It's honestly Game Atomic, bro. The 5080 with MFG and DLSS. It's worth buying, dude. I would recommend buying that over the 5090 just because you get, when I had that 5080, like, it wasn't a horrible experience. It just wasn't significantly better than like the 9070 XT and the 5070 Ti that I already had. So I couldn't justify that extra money for that. But because I had a 5070 Ti, but if I would have only had the 9070 XT, then it would have been a little bit different. Then I would have been like, okay, maybe it is definitely worth it because of MFG. Just make it more and more important. I have the tensor cores as a separation factor. You're mostly sim magic, but I just like seeing sim racers having a good time. We are eating good these days. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. There's a lot out there. Sim Magic is probably one of the only brands I haven't tried. When I was at CES, I got the opportunity to try a lot more hardware while I was there, and I've pretty much used Camus, Fanatec, Thrustmaster, Logitech, PXN. I had some SimiCube while I was there at CES. MOZA. Sim Magic is literally the only brand that I haven't used. Are you rocking the new Evo Sim Magics or the older ones? And does Sim Magic have any of like the haptic feedback stuff? I don't know. Maybe one of these days Sim Magic will reach out to me and let me review their equipment. But as it sits, like, I'm completely satisfied with everything that I have. I'm pretty satisfied with the hardware I have right now. So I probably just have a last gen alpha, have haptics on your pedals. Nice, nice. Of a consumer and not a bunch of, oh yeah, exactly, dude. That's the whole point. That's the whole way I designed it. Is I'm a consumer just like you. I'm a consumer. I'm not a feel it. Yeah, exactly. I review products from a consumer point of view. I try to buy them myself most of the time. I obviously companies reach out to me to review their products, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll tell them. I'll check it out. But I mean, see, like right now, reviewing that Pimax headset, I did not pay the $1,700 for that. They sent it to me for 90 days. So it's one of those things where yeah, it's nice gear. It's it's got really sharp, you know, it's got like really sharp visuals. The headset's comfortable, but PC VR is so damn janky that it gets annoying. So I don't I'll tell you what, like I was gung ho about doing 90 videos in 90 days, but because of how janky it is, I dread putting it on and using it. I dread putting it on and using it. You know, honestly, I get why they get the stuff for free. It's so they can look at it and give you their opinion. But yeah, you're right, dude. Like when you get a lot of stuff for free, it's easy come, easy go. I have the same feeling about some of the stuff I get free too. It's easy come, easy go. Unless it's something that I absolutely want, you know, like my 9070 XT. I've been using that and covering that from and I would have bought it either way. So it doesn't matter. Absolutely get an ultra wide. The current LG. I would get an ultra wide, dude. That's 240. I would go with the ultra wide that's 240. The those currently have a first generation Asus. Yeah, I would probably just stick to Asus too. They got those new gosh dang it, what are they? Tandem displays. They looked incredible at CES, bro. I would like to have one, but I've already got this 4K monitor. I've already got that ultra wide. I got the 45-inch ultra wide, and then I've got the Asus 4K dual mode IPS display. Or I would get one, but I already have too many monitors, dude. And I already have another monitor sitting on the floor, dude. I've given away like 6 monitors in the last freaking year and a half, just because I don't have room for them anymore. All the ones I've gotten for free, I've already given away. The only I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's 4, 5, 6. I only have 6 monitors left. I only have 6 monitors left. I don't know why I'm on this handheld kick too right now, man. Like I bought that ROG that Xbox LAX because of the auto super resolution, and then I check it out and it's fine. But nobody cares about that content, so that was kind of a useless product to buy. And that's why we're doing this video, this live stream right now, is because I literally feel like Xbox is cooked, bro. Not even this new Xbox controller I bought, the Asus Rikiri, the ROG, like this controller, dude, didn't even get like 200 views. All my PlayStation controllers got way more views, dude. Even the Portal got more views than the freaking Xbox Rikiri. Oh, thank you, Project Mayhem. Definitely look forward to seeing you back. Maybe I will go live every week. YouTube says I'll make more money if I do, so I guess I will. But next week there'll probably be a lot of nothing exciting happening on Xbox until Helix. Yeah, you're probably right. Dude, I'm already having like second thoughts about buying Helix though, bro. Seriously. I'll buy one. Obviously, I'll get that in the PlayStation 6. I just didn't want to become another PC gamer that like farms the console guys. I just didn't want to do that. But I guess in a way, like maybe I look at things wrong. Maybe I should be farming content so that I can get my name out there, so that I can be a bigger voice for gaming. Yeah, I mean that's probably the biggest reason I'm going to buy the Helix, is because it's like a crossroads, you know. Then I can, you know, I really wish that PlayStation was doing something similar though. Cuz then they wouldn't need to if they opened up the ecosystem for like PC apps, then they wouldn't need to then they wouldn't have to what's it called? Um then they wouldn't have to like subsidize. Yeah. It is really nice to buy a new console and already have software. Honestly, guys, that's the biggest push. That's why PlayStation and Xbox are leaning heavily into digital, is because they know that's what's tying you to their platform, bro. That's what's tying you there. Phil Spencer said it, and he wasn't lying. Um, I mean, there's no way I would go without having either an Xbox or a PlayStation, dude. The sunken cost fallacy is so deep with those consoles because I've been buying digital since like Uncharted 4 was the last disc game I bought. Everything else from then forward has been digital. I don't really think Xbox had a I did it first because I was blinded from my like my fanboyness with Xbox. I was truly blinded and I did not see the writing on the wall. I thought I didn't see the writing on the wall until I took a step back and started covering PC. Once I stepped back and saw, you know, the type of the type of community you build around Xbox versus the type of community you build around like PlayStation or Nintendo or PC or anything or sim racing or anything else. Xbox is a very I don't know how else to say this, but the Xbox community, they really only show up when you're bashing other platforms in a way that like in a way that's like salty or confrontational, man. It's like they've been abused by the PlayStation community for so long that like the defense mechanism is so strong that I guarantee it, if I put out like a PlayStation 5 Pro as trash video, they would all show up, they would all be happy, but then they wouldn't show up if I put up I want people that like gaming to show up mostly. I do. I mean, I love the Xbox community. There's no way in hell I would ever stop caring about Xbox, but Xbox has got some fundamental issues that they need to solve with their identity right now. I mean, I love Game Pass. I think it's an incredible value. I like the Xbox hardware. I think it's incredible. The Xbox games that they put out, they're doing better. Xbox games are selling better on PlayStation than PlayStation first party games. Okay. You can't tell me that Xbox has bad games if Xbox games are beating out PlayStation games, and they're older ones. They're older ones. Gamers just want access. PlayStation gamers like PlayStation platform, but they like Xbox games. Xbox gamers like Xbox, but they would play PlayStation games. It's exclusives. Exclusives do sell consoles. That is true. But they also but they also lock other gamers out of those platforms. I don't think Fable's going to be a hit. I don't think it's going to be a hit. There was something about Fable back in the days that the sense of wonder of what you can do. I think Crimson Desert has pretty much come out and like been what freaking Fable should have been a long time ago. Crimson Desert has set a new standard of like awe and wonder and like, holy crap, you can do that type of thing that Fable used to be, like Fable was supposed to be, that literally never happened. What is that juice, doctor? Yeah. Boy. Thank you. Somebody. Junior. You don't like JD? JR, JD, boy, same thing. It all goes to the same place. I'm not against Xbox, but doing the things that they want to do, like they have been pretty transformational for gaming for sure. But at the same time, you're right. Fable is definitely more pick up and play. Crimson Desert is a very intimate game. I have to put it down for like a week at a time, bro. Like last weekend, I spent a whole day playing Crimson Desert. This weekend, I haven't even touched it. Well, that's a lie. I played some on the Portal. Crimson Desert is worth playing though. Like I don't ever feel like I'm wasting time on playing Crimson Desert. Like I feel very satiated when I play that game, but I want to play other stuff too, you know, but honestly, I could get absolutely lost in Crimson Desert. And now they have easy mode. I mean, seriously, now you can legit glide through that game if you really want to. Crimson Desert rewards you handsomely for exploration. I'd say the first 30 hours of my game, I was just exploring and having a blast. And now I am on chapter 11. I think I'm on chapter 11 right now. Yeah, dude, the quality of life updates to Crimson Desert are so incredible. Some of the bosses that I've fought have been just so fun. I was stuck on Ludwig for a little while. I didn't even buy Windrose. I was going to, but then I thought, nah, dude, I don't really want to play this game right now. I'm not really into the whole survival type games, man. I don't play them. I'm farming the bros over on X right now too, guys. It's funny. I told him I rage quit freaking Saros after 2 hours. Gonna get any love at Geoff's show? Probably not. Geoff is probably either. I think honestly, guys, Crimson Desert is an incredible game, but I think Pragmata is my favorite game this year so far. I love Crimson Desert for what it is. it's an incredible amalgamation, how the amalgamation of like a whole bunch of different games, and it does incredible. But I think Pragmata is probably one of the most touching games that I've played in a very long time. But then again, I'm a dad and I have daughters, so oh yeah, dude, it looks so incredible on the 5090 with path tracing. I literally couldn't put it down. I know, dude. Freaking Diana's so cool, bro. Diana's so cool, man. She's just, it's just like, oh my gosh, bro. It's just you love her curiosity so much. Nice, Lena. Oh yeah, dude, it hits you in the feels really bad if you're a dad of daughters. It does, man. You're just like, holy crap, dude. And that ending, bro. Oh man, that ending. I'm not gonna spoil it, but holy crap, I can't. I would have, yeah, I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing. Mm, I want to play more. I'm actually working on it on the PlayStation 5 too. That's a game that I'll beat on both of them. Like I beat it on PC, but I'm gonna beat it on PlayStation 2. It's my new it's my new Forspoken. I at first I was like, I don't know if I really care about this game, you know. Like I was just gonna do like a side by side video on it, and then you know what? Thank you, NVIDIA. If it wasn't for NVIDIA's path tracing, I probably wouldn't have beat it. Honestly, that's what kept me going in the first little bit of it, because the ray tracing, the path tracing was just so incredible. That's what kept me going. Oh, bro, it's oh man, yeah, dude. I'm telling you, once you start getting, how far into it are you? It took me like 14 hours to beat it. 14 hours on the casual difficulty to beat it. You got to do the last connection. The last connection. Oh, the last section. The last section. Have you already went through the moon? The not the moon, but like the outside on the moon part? The moon section is the longest part. Then the next two sections after that are pretty short. Yeah, the next two sections are pretty short, but the very last section is kind of it like it's gonna throw a lot of stuff at you, so be prepared. Like it gets whoa. Do you think Don Walker is gonna be a banger? Oh, absolutely. I'm 100% hyped for Don Walker, bro. Don Walker is something that I'm definitely excited for that. I don't know if it's gonna be a banger though. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be a banger. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Depends on how the day and night. It depends on how the timer thing is. It sounds like they want to push you through this game fairly quickly, because once you upgrade, it advances time. So I don't care if I finish the games or not. I used to care. I don't really care that much anymore. I just like seeing new stuff. The ones that need to be beat get beat. The one let's just put it that way. The ones that need to get beat get beat. Resident Evil Requiem got beat. Pragmata got beat. I think I beat some other stuff earlier in the year, but the ones that need to get beat get beat. Everything else is what it is. And nothing's safe with GTA 6, bro. Castlevania, that 2D one. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely going to purchase that one. I don't really. So I got replaced. The developer gave me replaced, and I was playing that on the Xbox Ally X, and I mean it looks incredible, but I got fed up with it. Trying to like I'm with Tempest right now, and we're going to the base, and there's like these little sections where you have to jump and like grab it with a hook. And I keep falling. I'm done with it, dude. Like it doesn't ever line up. It feels janky. So I quit playing it. What game got you to buy a Pro? Oh, Castlevania. Dude, I really wish that, like, honestly, guys, if not slightly mad, but if Sony Santa Monica is really building a Castlevania, I'd be absolutely happy with that. Yeah, the platforming killed the game for me, though. Yeah, and it's like I don't want to sit and bash the game. You know, I let people make their own decisions up on it, but the platforming killed it for me, man. The combat was fun. The freaking the visual aesthetic is absolutely peak, but that gosh damn platforming killed that game for me and you, and so that sucks. Hopefully they'll fix it. I just feel bad that I only put up one video showing it on the Xbox Ally X, but you know what, man? It's not really a benchmark game. Well, you want to say hi? No, not tonight. Just continue talking. You just do what you do. I'm definitely getting 007, bro. How the hell could I turn down a freaking Hitman? Uncharted, bro. I've been waiting for another Uncharted since Uncharted Lost Legacy or whatever. Is that what it's called? Lost Legacy? Yeah. Some people aren't feeling it. Yeah, dude, that's because it's a video game and people don't like video games. Unfortunately. Dude, it looks just like a video game, just like Pragmata. It looks cool, man. It looks fun. It looks freaking exciting to play. People don't like video games, man. They like X and freaking YouTube Salt, bro. But you already know that just because of the Ubisoft tax. Ubisoft makes freaking fun games. I mean, you still got weirdos trying to prove that like Assassin's Creed Shadows is a bad Assassin's Creed game. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna be incredible. I mean, dude, Assassin's Creed Shadows finally brings in freaking the ability to go prone, and like the stealth in that game is so incredible. That like you still got people crying and trying to pretend that it's not a good game. And then the Assassin's Creed channels don't do it any justice either, man. They're just, I don't know, man. These guys, content creators placate. They just freaking, they're just as bad as politicians, bro. They tell the communities what they want to hear. Oh, it's a bad Assassin's Creed game, man. And we just need the old ones. And it's like, bro, I put more hours in the new ones than I've ever put in the old games. Love the old games, but I love the new ones way more. Way more. Odyssey is by far my favorite Assassin's Creed game. Classic 007 music, right? Yeah. That's what they do, bro. They just put out what everybody's what they think everybody wants. And then they just hide behind, yeah, I just like the old ones better. And I'm like, shut up, man. None of you guys like the old ones better than what they have right now. Shut up. Shut up. Just quit trying to pretend. Every single one of you Assassin's Creed channels have way more time in the new games than you do in the old games, just like me. How the hell are you going to sit there and try to pretend like these games are bad? They're like burning down their house while they stand in it, bro. They're like, let's burn down Ubisoft and stand in the house. I'm like, whatever, dude. I mean, honestly, the Black Flag remake, bro, or resynced, that game looks so badass. It looks so good. Just a couple more months, man. Like literally 2 months away. Not even 2 months away. We got, yeah, this month and next month. Yeah, exactly. Every time I go back to an older game, I'm like, whoa, damn, I'm glad we moved forward. Can you build a $900 equivalent? No. I mean, maybe if you go buy like some old used parts, yeah. But do you want old used parts, or I honestly, I don't know. If somebody asked me if they should build a PC that's as good as the PS5, I would just tell them to go buy a PS5. I think minimum about $1,400 for a PC. $1,400, $1,500. But I mean, dude, if you're really wanting to get into PC, just get a damn good PC that's worth having, man. Get something that's worth having. And then you could say, nobody's ever seen anything like this before. God, trust me, man. Most of the PC community out there probably never seen anything that good before. They're like, oh man, you got to be cheap, 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 cheap. And I'm like, no, dude, just get something badass. Honestly, if you're not willing to drop 25 to 3K, 2,500 to 3K on a PC, don't even worry about it. Don't even bother. I mean, yeah, just get a PS5 Pro. I mean, you're better off just going and buying a freaking pre-built at this point, man. You could probably get a better deal on a pre-built. They got to move stock. Inventory's just sitting there. What does that say, Marvin? Old crap laptop or anything running GeForce Now 5080 on a 4K TV or OLED PS5 Pro. I do enjoy my Pro, but you can really save as a casual note now. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying with freaking GeForce Now. I do. It probably feels pretty. I see that's the only streaming system that I've not tried yet. I should try it. But yeah, dude, the image degradation, I guess, but there's limits on I couldn't do it. My gaming habits, bro, I couldn't do streaming. But I'll tell you what, man, the PS5 Pro is a very good console. It's a really good it's a really good option right now with the way the PC market is. With the PC market the way it is, I just cannot tell people to go buy a cheap PC unless they're going to get something, and unless they're going to get something like 9070 XT, 5070 Ti or better. You got a laptop 5090? Nice. You tried it last month? Maybe I should try it. Maybe I should try it. I got fast enough internet. I should just get a month of it or whatever. PS5 HDR hits very hard on an OLED too. Holy crap. It just looks absolutely incredible. So 100 hours per month? What? How do I feel about the PS5 Pro versus the 90? Honestly, bro, it's very hard to tell a difference visual wise now, unless you got path tracing. I think the PlayStation games make the perfect nips and tucks to make the image quality look outstanding. So it's just one of those things where like I'll flip back and forth between Cyberpunk on both, and I'm just like, gosh damn, PlayStation 5 at 40 frames a second is more than sufficient. The performance of the 5090 is like untouchable. Like it's just super fast. It's very, very good. I think PS6 is going to be heavily software subsidized for sure. That's what most of our tech is, software subsidized. Remember that. Software subsidized is probably going to be, dude, this has been one hell of a generation for these technologies coming out. To be completely honest with you, man, this has been one hell of a generation. I'm not going to buy it. I was thinking about it, but I don't have the desire to buy it. I was looking at it on Steam. It comes out what, tomorrow? I probably don't want it. You know what, man? My favorite controller right now is this is my favorite controller. The Nacon Revolution X Unlimited. The Nacon Revolution X Unlimited. And then I just bought this. I just bought this the other day. The ROG Raikiri. The new Xbox controller from Asus. So I can hook it up to my Xbox Ally X. For some reason, I don't know, man. Like I watched some of the reviews and everybody just says it's like cheap plastic and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think the PlayStation 6 and Xbox Helix are going to probably be are probably going to really get rid of like the older ones. I've tried the Game 7. I tried the GameSir G7 regular, not the Pro though. Even if Xbox comes out with an Elite 3, I probably won't buy it. I've went through so many of the Elite controllers that I just don't care to give Microsoft any more money for a controller. Unless it has better bumper buttons and joysticks, I wouldn't buy it. Yeah. It's more along the lines of the bumper buttons for me too. Now I love the Elite controller because you can adjust the freaking the joysticks in it, but at the same time, I think that like there's a lot of other controllers out there that are better. The ZD Ultimate Legend all micro switches, nice. You know, Andy, I bought the Turtle Beach Stealth Ultra, and it had all micro switches too, and they freaking died pretty quick, bro. The bumper buttons on those die fast. I was mad. It only lasted 6 months. This controller here is a freaking tank. It doesn't have them filthy micro switches. They last longer. It's almost like the PlayStation version. Those usually last a lot longer. The micro switches, they go out. That's what Xbox is made out of. Do I think Xbox needs to stop putting their games on PlayStation? I don't know. I'm doing good, Andy. I'm doing good, buddy. I think the best, honestly, LY Junior. I think that probably, honestly, guys, my favorite, like I said, dude, my favorite controller is this one. This one is built like a freaking tank. It's built like a tank. Only the ones that sold under 1 million. Huh. This one's got the extra buttons. And it just feels so comfortable in my hand. Because I got big patty cakes. I got big old mitts. I don't know how I feel about this one. This one here's got the micro switches. Oh, not the Nintendo. Dang, Nintendo, where did you come from, buddy? This one here. This one's got micro switches. I think this one's going to fall apart. I was like, the first thing I noticed, I was like, gosh, damn it. It feels light in my hand. I like it. But this thing is not going to last long. It's my favorite gaming keyboard. I just bought the TKL Steel Series. Yeah, it's the Raikiri. The Raikiri. Raikiri. Yeah. I honestly think the Xbox, I don't know, bro. They already let the cat out of the bag, bro. They already let the cat out of the bag. There's no putting the genie back in the bottle now. Well, we're sorry. We're just not going to let you have our games anymore. It's like, okay, maybe they try that nonsense when maybe they try that nonsense when the Helix first launches. They're like, yeah, we're not giving PlayStation our games anymore. And then once the Helix don't sell, then they'll start putting their games on PlayStation again. So it doesn't matter. Why stop? Just sell them and make money. Just give them to them day and date. Make your money. Make the games that we love stronger than ever. PlayStation ain't stopping them. Raz Pico dongle to make the DualSense wireless with all the features enabled. Oh, nice. Nice. Raz One Lucian. I had the Raz One Lucian, but I don't use it anymore. I think so too, man. If these developers could just freaking get back to making cool ass games instead of like making these like weird things like Horizon Hunters Gathering, bro. Like, what the hell is that crap? PlayStation? What is that crap, PlayStation? I don't think Saros is selling well, bro. Like, I really don't. I don't think that game's. I think the first game, yeah, dude, Returnal didn't do well. I don't think Saros is doing well. Let's see. I can tell you right now. Views on that game are so unbelievably low. 61, 110. Yeah, dude, that's not a good game. People don't care about it. Saros is a game that nobody cares about. sadly. It's fun. I've got 4 hours in it. I sat here playing around with playing the crap out of it today. They don't seem to sell much on PS5. Take back your games. Yeah, unfortunately, like PC gamers were really excited at first. The first couple games did really well, and then they stopped doing well. Well, PlayStation keeps trying to sell them at a later date, and nobody cares. PC gamers are not waiting around for a whole freaking year or two to play a PlayStation game with slightly better visuals. The biggest thing I like about my PlayStation games coming to PC is I get ultra wide support and I get higher frame rates. That's it. The visual quality, they both look damn near identical. They don't go above and beyond for like ray tracing or anything like that for PC. So it doesn't matter. I'll play it on Pro. People mad at Pro right now for being $900, but I guarantee you that game's going to sell a shitload of PlayStation 5 Pros. Yeah. It'll be 60 on Pro. I think freaking frame generation and PSSR 3 launched the day GTA 6 comes out. Yeah. Mark Cerny and the boys, bro. Honestly, guys, I don't think FSR 4 would be as good as it is without PlayStation. You're not going to play it at 30 frames per second. It will have a 40 FPS quality mode. Quality at 40. 40's fine. And Xbox better do something with the Series X. I know for the last few months, discouraging, but don't let it drag you down, man. We are fortunate to have these good. Man, it's honestly, Andy, it really has been pretty freaking tough to continue to freaking run the channel, bro. It really is disheartening. 1080p, 60 FPS works for me, bro. Upscaled with PSSR. FSR 3 is more expensive than FSR 1 and 2. Never go back to some wannabe PC console crap. Why, dude? What the freak, Ghost Rider? Look into the Pulsar monitors. I don't need any more monitors, bro. I don't need any more monitors, but I have been looking at them. They're only IPS though, Mr. PC Built. They don't have any in OLED. That's honestly the thing that stopped me from buying one is there's no OLED support yet. They're all IPS. I don't mind IPS, but I'm addicted to OLED. Oh. Yep, you're right, Andy. It has been good. You know, honestly, the games are a lot easier to cover, but my channel's not known for that, so YouTube doesn't push them. Yeah. Good for 60F. 60 FPS. Drops a 34-inch 5K, 2K. I mean, I don't know, bro. I just don't need it. I really do like my freaking 3440 by 1440 because I can run all my systems on it perfectly. Then they all run great. Like, I don't think this will ever be a hard resolution to hit again, honestly. Even the 5050 was doing pretty decent at 3440 by 1440. DisplayPort 2.1, yep. All of them are. Even my ultra wides. Well, if they want me to cover it, they'll send me one now, won't they? But they don't like Froggy. I'm not considered a class A reviewer, so they don't send me stuff like that. A little bit of color, yeah. 2.1 is nice. Chip prices, I'm thinking we're all in the same boat. Yeah. Honestly, Ghost, if you could get your patty cakes on a PS5 Pro and look at it and see just how freaking good it is with PSSR 2, I think you'd be questioning PC gaming like I am, bro. Like, I'm like, holy crap, this is really good. It really is good. And like, the new systems are going to be even better. I mean, if you could get your hands on one, not go buy one, but like see one in person and see like some of these games, I think you'd be like, whoa, damn. I thought my monitors were DP 1.4. They are DisplayPort 1.4, but DisplayPort 2.1. Oh, I thought he was talking about HDMI. Nope, they're 1.4. $90 glass is only going up. For the best results, I would probably go with a 4K dual mode, or a 1440p. 1440p will be good if you get a 27-inch, but if you get a 4K, then you can do 32-inch, and then like you can play at 1080p and it will upscale to 4K. So I think dual mode is the way to go forward, honestly. Even if you're rocking like a 1080p monitor or 1080p GPU, I would still get a dual mode because you get better 1080p quality for not a whole lot more money. And you get a lot better features with having a dual mode too. Better HDR support, better freaking higher frame rates. That's what this monitor is 4K dual mode. Maybe it is DisplayPort 2.1. I don't know. Maybe just the ultra wides are, because they're only 3440 by 1440. All I know is the next consoles are still going to be affordable. Us PC bros know what affordable means. I'm like, dude, I spent $6,000 to build a 5090 rig. $900 is not bad, not that bad. I mean, when you factor in just paying $2,600 for a GPU, a freaking $900 console is not a lot of money. You were scared too? Yeah. I worried about it too. Honestly, I didn't think after my experience with PC gaming up till getting the 5090, I did not think that extravagant cost was going to be worth it. But then you buy it and you're like, okay, it's worth it. Yeah. 2650, dude, you got a deal, bro. They're like $4,000 here in the States. And they're still trying to blame Trumpy. Stop trying to blame Trumpy. Just say you want more money, you greedy bastards. Absolutely. You're right. Your PC does deliver a superior experience, but can you really tell? I think so. I think $1,000 for most gamers my age is probably not ridiculous. Maybe it's not meant to be, Mr. Onyx. No, I'm just joking. But you need it for your YouTube channel. I don't think $1,000 for a new console is that bad of a price, though. With the demands from gamers, you have to pay $1,000 minimum for what they want. You know what I mean? You have to pay $1,000 minimum for the features that the gamers want and expect. Once you go ultra wide, bro, it really is hard to go back. I love ultra wide. I mean, specific games on ultra wide are better than others, but you know, some games I like playing at 4K, some games I like playing at 1080p now. Can you guys believe that? Like, I actually enjoy playing some games at 1080p. Like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I like playing that better at 1080p than 4K. Yeah, dude, the price alone for SSD is almost the price of a Pro. 2 terabyte SSD in a PlayStation 5 Pro. You're trying to tell me that $900 is too much? It's 200. It's like $400 for a 2 terabyte. Just your RAM and the freaking and the SSD and the PlayStation 5 Pro is like $900, bro. It's like $900. It just depends on the game. I prefer some games at 1080p, some games at 4K, some games at ultra wide 1440p. I guess it just depends on like the textures and stuff, man. Because I look at AC Odyssey on 1080p and it just looks better that way. Resolution speeds. So most, if not all, YouTubers who talk about review PCs, you kind of have to, Tareg. You kind of have to have. I do. I have 1080p, 2K, and 4K monitors. Yeah, I mean, I guess if DLSS 5 comes out and it transforms like visuals again, um, I think that PC. I kind of look at NVIDIA as in its own little freaking world of PC. According to Steam surveys, most people are still rocking 1080p. 1080p is still high definition, bro. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm not getting 8K. That's just ridiculous overkill. Now, I know the 5090 can do 8K. I mean, the 7900 XTX can do 8K in a lot of games. Yeah, exactly, dude. It gets really warm in here when I'm playing games on the 5090. That's for sure. I mean, I got the air conditioner on. Can you guys even hear it? I do have this like little voice changer thing.
I don't remember what the cool voice is. Tell me which one you guys like better.
I'm on the second one now. Tell me if you guys actually like the voice changer.
We're on the third one now. You guys tell me which one you like the best. I'll let you guys, you guys can tell me which one you guys like the best. We're now on the fourth voice of the voice changer. The fourth, number 4. I don't know which one is the cool one, but there's gotta be one on here.
We are on the 5th. What's that device called? It's the Fine SC3.
And now here's the last voice. This is the last voice of the thing. And now we're going to go back to the regular.
And now we're back to regular. Sing a song for us. The 5090, the 5090 is a 30 FPS beast. It freaking with path tracing, man. Oh my gosh. You wish you didn't give up? Oh, now you got the 9850X 3D, increased my temps by 10 degrees. Oh, wow, dude. Yeah. This is called Red Cherry Chew. Red Cherry Chew. Actually, it loses flavor after it loses flavor very quickly. Oh, you don't need to upgrade. Like I was thinking about getting a 9950X 3D too, but I was like, the only thing that's stopping me is I don't want to pull it apart to put it in. Plus, I don't think the views would be worth it. Nobody ever watches the CPU content ever. Like the CPU content is very, I don't know, bro. Most people just don't really care about my PC content that much. Nothing. No game would take advantage of the 9950X 3D because it runs on, most games only run on 8 core CPUs. So, yeah, I guess maybe Borderlands, huh? They made them like candy in stores. I mean, I guess I could get one pretty quickly. Yep, I could still get it overnight, bro. Holy crap. Buy it and do a frame chaser collab. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could reach out to AMD and see if they would send me one, but I don't know if I need it. It just, I don't think it's going to do any good for what I'm using it for. I am buying Project Helix. Don't I have to? Don't I have to stay relevant? Oh man, I wish I could just put this freaking vape down, bro. Like I just keep vaping and vaping and vaping. It's almost empty. Well, you want to say hi to the boys? Why didn't you just tell me, dude? Let me say hi. Say hi to the boys.
Yo, what's up, guys? How you guys doing on this lovely night? You guys doing good? Because I'm doing good.
What you been up to, Hunter? That's my question. What you been up to?
Chilling. Thanks, doing great. How are you, Junior? I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking.
You think you're gonna get a job?
Awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. Just been living, my friends. Just been living.
Almost done with school for the year?
Hey, son, are you almost playing? Are you also playing games? Yes, I'm also playing games. Yes, I am playing games. Are you a game? Yes, I'm a gamer too. I play video games.
Okay.
Yes, I do play. Yes, I am a gamer too. Just like Frog. What's your favorite game right now, Junior? Ooh, tough pick. Tough pick. Well, favorite games right now, Junior. Right now, I would. I don't know. There's some good games out there that are that really look good. Like there's one game that I want to try out called Mouse PI for Hire. It looks really good. I like that style of like old timey style of like old cartoons like Rubber Hose.
Why didn't you tell me you wanted that? Just got it.
Shush.
You want it on PC or PlayStation or Xbox?
On which platform? All right, guys. I'll let Frog come back in. It was nice. It was nice talking to you guys for a little bit. Are you going? Are you going to get your dad to give you his RTX 5090 PC? No, that's his. That's his.
No.
I have my own PC, my friends. I want you to apologize for not being on any streams, guys, or at least doing any streams, because Frog has been worried about doing streams because of all what's been happening. So I want to apologize for that. I do miss talking to you guys. You guys are fun. Good boy to use PC. Don't play on PlayStation. Use PC. Don't play on PS or Xbox.
Oh.
I see. All right, guys. I'll let Frog get back in. It's nice talking to you guys. Goodbye.
I like your nighty pants, Junior. No, you go away. Oh boy. Huh. Great. Now I got to buy the mouse one. He didn't even tell me he wants it. Like, he doesn't even ever tell me he wants games, bro. Why would I say no? What do you want it on? I should buy it on PC, huh? Just to make him play it on that. What the hell? Okay. Because look, I can request it right there. I requested it on everything. We'll find out if they give it to her. I prefer a controller. Nobody likes mouse and keyboard. They just pretend they do. What, my quality leering shirt? Yes. Still for sale? 1-800-FRAUD, bro. Skis. Yeah, we got the quality learning centers. Blatant fraud. Little beggar. Quality fraud center. Yep. It's going good. Feel delight. I don't know how to say that. $120 buckaroos for Forza 6. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up paying that much too. Fidelity. Well, I can't read. Okay. I went to a quality learning center, bro. I can't read. I went to a quality learning center. Yep. 5090 Forza VIP. Yeah, Star Wars is all right. I got through the first boss. I'm into the second area now. Yeah, I don't think Forza Horizon has ever let me down either. Do I think it's worth $14 a month? Yeah. Well, thank you, Xbox is dead. Thanks for the hot dog, bro. I appreciate it. If they add VR, I know that would be badass, huh? That would be badass. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Playing something like Horizon Forbidden or Horizon, Forza Horizon in VR. Xbox will survive. I think. I think Xbox putting out a console for the faithful is the right thing to do. I do. Just like I feel like Xbox and PlayStation should continue to make games no matter what, even if they lose money on them. I'll tell you what. Had PlayStation still been making like SOCOM and like Siphon Filter and all the games that they used to make when I was growing up with PlayStation, if they were still making those exclusives today on the PlayStation, there's no way in hell you would have got me to leave PlayStation for PC. I haven't touched one in years, but I respect them. I do too. Honestly, even if Xbox doesn't win a console generation, guys, they still need to make the platform for their people, man. Xbox needs to exist. You left it for PlayStation 5? I don't know if I would have left Xbox for PlayStation 5. I probably would have just bought both of them. I guess it just depends on the game, man. 2001 to 2017. So you went right before the end of the generation, right when PlayStation started pumping out all their bangers is when you left the Xbox One. I don't think they'll end up like Sega Genesis. I do think that they will continue to make hardware, but I think hardware is going to be more like leaning toward PC going forward. But no, I don't see them. I don't see them doing the Sega Genesis thing. I think there's still money to be made in console, but I don't think that. Nice. Yeah. I mean, I think last generation, honestly, was the last generation that the gamers would be willing to switch. This generation has been way more digital. So I don't think people are going to be as likely to switch next gen as they were that last generation. 2012 with a GTX 660. Oof. Series S put you off with the parity policy. Yeah, I mean, I think that put a lot of people off, but in my experience, Fidelity, I've not seen a big enough. I've not seen the Xbox Series S hold the X back. If anything, I've just seen the Series S games get really, really atrocious. Like seriously, dude, like playing Crimson Desert at like 240p, bro. Like it's so blurry at the 60 FPS mode. I mean, I did check out Crimson Desert on the Series X. I downloaded it and I checked it out. I bought two copies, and I bought it on PlayStation and Xbox, and Pearl Abyss gave me a copy on Steam. So I've got 3 copies of Crimson Desert. And if they bring it to Switch, I'll buy it on there too. No, the Series S did not hold back Series X at all. Like the Series X has been, bro, if you look across the aisle at like PlayStation versus Xbox, it wasn't that big. Like now that PS5 Pro is out, there's a big enough difference now that you're like, damn. I do think a Series X Pro would have been better for Xbox to put out, but I mean, honestly, you'll see a big enough jump between Series X and a 9070 XT. It's a massive jump. It's massive. If Xbox Project Helix really is 9070 XT performance, that's a massive jump. Yeah. That's at least my take on it. The 9070 XT is such a monster. But I think PlayStation's PSSR 2, bro. Holy shit, dude. It doesn't matter how much power Helix has. That PlayStation 6 is gonna stand strong. The one thing that you need to truly understand is next generation Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 are still going to be targeted, are still going to be target platforms. So it doesn't matter what PlayStation 6 or Series or Helix are, you will still have the target platforms as Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. And PlayStation 5 Pro is going to give you an experience in between a PlayStation 5 and a 6. And maybe not a massive gap, but you're going to have the longest cross generation that you've ever had before, because it's no longer, I don't think PlayStation and Xbox are looking at the future in terms of console generations. I think they're more likely looking at it as platform, holistic platforms. Yeah, the more Xbox chases power, the more ridiculous it looks in the end, because bro, I can legit play games at 4K over 60 on a 9060 XT, bro. Like, it doesn't matter. Upscalers are absolutely phenomenal now, and they are the future. And PlayStation and AMD building Project Amethyst, bro, that there should tell you everything you need to know. It is no longer gonna be a freaking hardware revolution going forward. Now it is going to be software subsidized, bro. Like every console, every GPU, everything is now going to be software subsidized. That's my new phrase of the week: software subsidized. Because everything is going to have software so baked into it, and it's going to run so seamlessly going forward. That was the biggest problem they faced this generation, was the 4K issue, and Sony solved it. Sony solved 4K. Like, I cannot tell a difference from my 5090 to my PlayStation 5 Pro resolution-wise. Like, I just can't see a massive difference. I can't see a big enough difference to be like, yeah, $6,000 PC better than $900 console. It's hard to see. And I know that sounds stupid, counterproductive. I know it's not like, I know it's not what the PC guys want to hear, but it's the truth, man. Like, I am just as happy on a PlayStation 5 Pro as I am an RTX 5090. But I'll always be happier on a 9070 XT. The biggest difference is path tracing, and path tracing in the rain, and path tracing at like the time of day change. Like if you watch it go from morning to day, or night to the dawn, from dusk till dawn, if you watch that transition in path tracing, it's absolutely phenomenal. Like it nails it so well that it's crazy. The first game that actually sold me on path tracing, F125. And then freaking Resident Evil Requiem pushed it over the top, and freaking Pragmata kicked it home, dude. I was like, holy crap. Path tracing is actually incredible. So yeah, I mean, when people ask me my opinion on path tracing going forward, I think my stance has changed a little bit on my recommendation. But I would recommend minimum of like 5070 Ti forward. You visited Obama City today in Assassin's Creed Shadows. I didn't know that was a real city. Yeah, dude, Obama, Japan. It is. I mean, I wonder if they named it after. No, I'm just joking. Next, we'll be going to Trump City, Israel. No, I'm just joking. How do I rate the Portal? I would say it's good. If you got the money and you want one, cool, buy it, bro. It's essentially another controller. It's essentially a controller, bro, that is just wider. It's very, very good. Ooh, but just made PlayStation look like a fool. Xbox's games sell better on PlayStation than PlayStation first party games do, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, my friends. I saw that, dude. Like Xbox games outselling PlayStation. Yeah, it's 250 buckaroos. I don't think PC would be done. I think there's still the weirdos out there that would be like, yeah, I'll just get a 6090 for $7,000. It actually does not run that great on Premium Plus fidelity, sadly. It feels very janky, and I've got pretty damn good internet. It's fairly janky, bro. I was like, oh gosh, this is horrible. I mean, maybe if you're running in a straight line, honestly, actually, Xbox Cloud Gaming ran better than PlayStation did on there. Like I can show you right now, because you can use it. I did buy premium so that I could like stream my games to it, so that I could stream some games. Boo doo boo boo. Woo. I mean, it works, but it feels, you know what though? I did not let it run for a long time. Sometimes when you start streaming a game, you kind of have to let it start streaming data pretty regularly for it to actually feel pretty good. This is in performance mode. Yeah, I'm using Wi-Fi 6. I mean, maybe if you see, it just feels a little like it's really hard to like do fine movements. Because it like overshoots when you turn the camera. It's like really hard to line up your shots. It's really hard to line up shots. Chat disconnected. Successfully. Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, I'm gonna have to play around with that a little bit more because I paid for premium so that I could check it out. I mean, that was the whole point of it. But I mean, it closes pretty easily. Want to see how Pragmata will run. It can't make a good racing game. I would say GT7 is pretty good. It's very popular. Pragmata is a newer game, so we'll try this for a moment and see how that one runs. It's very comfortable in your hands, though. Like, this thing is very nice. I actually like the way the joystick over here feels better on this than I do on the regular PlayStation controller. It almost feels closer. The ergonomics. Boo. I wonder if I can use my save. Yep, I can use my save. They are definitely a little bit fragile, that's for sure. I wonder if I can get a D brand case for it. Definitely feels like there's a little bit more jank in this than I can actually get fine movement on this one though. This one doesn't feel as janky as the other one did. But it is like I mean, I guess that's kind of smooth. That one there, I can move the camera a little bit more fine-tuned. The other one, I would turn and it would just shoot over. Yeah, there we go. What's up, gaming? Silverbeard Gaming. Yeah, dude, that one's actually not bad. I could potentially play that. I'm gonna put some more time into that though to kind of test that out a little more. But yeah, Vita was badass though. I used to do the same thing with my Vita though. I used to play on my PS4 with it. I don't think there is going to be a PS6 handheld, to be completely honest with you. I'm not sure. I don't think that PlayStation should change the DualSense either. I think that they should just I think they should just upgrade the internals and make it better. I think it's a very nice novel controller, honestly, guys. My honest opinion on it. Got the Legion Go. The screen is a game changer, upgraded. Nice, brother, nice. Honestly, I would have went with the Legion, but I'm such a freaking Asus fanboy. I honestly kind of do want a Legion, the new one, the bigger screen with the freaking. I'm actually going to get an iGPU case for my Ally. DualSense is absolutely a good controller. I used to find it pretty gimmicky, but now I'm like, oh, nice. Moore's Law is dead? Okay. I guess I better take that as fact then, right? I don't know. The way he's making it sound is like the PS handheld. It would essentially be the handheld would be like a Series S. So that would hold the PlayStation 6 back. The only way I could see that being viable is if the Xbox Series S is still supported through next generation. But the next generation will have texture compression too. So Series S might be a viable platform to still play games on next generation. You never know. You never know. Things are changing fast. There's a lot of stuff that they're not putting out yet because it's going into those next consoles. I mean, NVIDIA is still pushing things forward, but AMD is kind of sitting quiet right now. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know. I've heard that his predictions are like 60 or like I don't know. I guess he gets some right, but most of them are. I mean, wasn't he telling us that the PlayStation 5 was going to be 13 teraflops? And then it was 9. I think his console contacts are broken. Huh. I don't know. I've had experience with Strix Halo, which is AMD's most with their highest quality freaking GPU, APU or whatever. I do think that they could potentially double, maybe triple the power of that and build a badass Xbox or a PlayStation. Yep. I don't know, man. Like PlayStation handhelds don't generally do well for them. The only way I could see it being a thing is if it's just like a console that a Portal comes with, man. I think it'll be a streaming thing, to be completely honest. Maybe have some system functionality, but I don't think it's going to be an actual freaking system that operates outside of a console. I don't know. I don't know. Remember the handheld would have to be backward compatible too. That's the thing. How are they going to put PlayStation 5 Pro games on a handheld, or PlayStation 5 games on a handheld? Because they can't like, they would have to go back and fix all of them, man. Because no matter what, dude, I don't think the handhelds, because not even Strix Halo can outright beat the PlayStation. Well, I mean, it can, but not with LPDDR. Not with LPDDR. You've got a PlayStation 6 with GDDR6 in it, and now you're gonna try to tell me that a handheld's gonna beat that with LPDDR? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure it would have to be backward compatible, or they would have to stream games, and you know how that went down. Yeah. Nintendo really did play pretty safe though. Nintendo played it pretty safe on the Switch too. But you look at Switch 2 games versus, you know, like these other games, and there's a massive gap in like overall quality. You look at something like Assassin's Creed Shadows running on Switch 2, the cuts that they went into that game are very impressive, but at the same time, it's like, oh boy. Oh, damn, I've been up since so early today. But we got about 20 or 19 minutes, 18 minutes, 18 more minutes. Damn. I do need to go live once a week, man. I swear. We'll just come and I'll get my Xbox bash and sign out and beg for change. 4 a.m., dude. Holy crap. I got to work tomorrow. I got a long week ahead of me again. Being the boss isn't easy, man. I mean, you look at the systems like the ROG Ally, bro, or the Xbox Ally X. You look at freaking, you know, some of the high end systems, you know, like the claws and stuff like that. Do you really think the PlayStation 6 handheld is going to be better than these current freaking offerings? Because it would have to be. It would have to be. Quit and start a learning center. I know. We could be millionaires. We could be millionaires to have a quality learning center. Quality leering. I like leering, bro. I leer something new every day. Every day. I'm always leering. You think it'll be more competitively priced? I'm not exactly sure. So here's my guess. Mr. Frickin' Milburn. There he is. Loving my DDR5. Nice, bro. So smooth now. Butter smooth land. Well, welcome to the family, son. We like that. Thank you. Now I can play my 5090 tomorrow. Now I can play my 9050 tomorrow. No, I'm just joking. I would go live more often, guys, but since I got that promotion at work, it's just been more it's been a lot more mental freaking a lot there's a lot more thinking going into things now. I really do try to dumb things down a little bit, but you know, because I'm just a consumer like everybody else, man. I am. At the end of the day, what's up in rear? Like everybody else here, I'm just a consumer, just like everybody else. I get excited about this stuff. I buy it. I want to play around with it. It's pretty fun. It's just a good old fashioned gamer, man. And thank you guys. We made it to 17,000 subscribers. We're over 8,000 or 8 million views on this channel in the last 5 years. Video, you can now turn your base PS5 into a Linux PC. I did not see that, but that is pretty cool. Yeah, I won't be playing my 5090 that much this summer. Either the 9070 XT. I'll actually, dude, I might actually just game on the 9060 XT all summer, dude. That and the PS5 Pro. Dude, this PS5 Pro is so cool, man. It's like very cool compared to all my things. Very cool of them. Isn't it just the old, the original PS5 though? PC games will come to Switch too. Yeah, but not a whole lot. I think Switch 2 is an interesting platform that will be supported more. But it's complaining about my 3080 consuming 330 watts. I know. I think a lot of people are going to get a PS5 Pro. Morales, I really do, man. Everybody's throwing a fit and pitching a fit right now, but I guarantee a lot of these sellouts are going to be buying PS5 Pros. Oh, a disc edition on low firmware. So you got so you'd have to like essentially find one in the wild, brand new, and then update it or put it on there. Damn. Yeah, that seems impossible. Dude, I remember telling everybody when I was being Captain Save a Pro when it first came out, bro. I was like, dude, this thing's badass. Everybody doubted me. See what happens when you doubt the Froggy? The Froggy knows, man. The Froggy knows. I don't let freaking the internet weirdos deter me from buying the shit I want to buy. How is it hard to justify? Do you think you're going to be able to get a PS6 within the first year, maybe two? You just found a brand new one? Damn, dude. Nice. PS7 probably won't exist. Honestly, guys, PS5 Pro is still essentially RDNA 2. Still essentially RDNA 2, but they found a way, obviously, to make PSSR 2 work on that. And so when PS6 launches on our RDNA 5, it's going to be a badass system. Yep, dude. The next Xbox is going to give you access to PC games and Xbox games, bro. It's kind of a no-brainer to not buy one, especially if you've been an Xbox fan this long. Now you finally are getting open up into the freaking PC experience, bro. I would say, yeah, dude. I would say that, honestly, Morales, I would kind of say that I would argue PS5 Pro is better than a 3080. Obviously not in raw power, but I would damn near say the experience is better. Yeah, I think you're going to have to wait a minute to get a PS6, bro. I don't think you're going to get it super early. I'm hoping that I can get one pretty quickly. Obviously for the channel, of course. Sony would be in Sony's best interest to just send me one. But I'm not a Class A reviewer. Hopefully Sony's at CES. You'll be surprised at what people can afford, my friend. It's not that people can't afford to pay $900 for a PS5 Pro. It's that it's been devalued to a point that people don't think it's worth it. PlayStation 6 and Xbox Helix will not have that problem. Unfortunately, the prices going up this generation on the consoles have kind of broke something in people's heads because it's not traditionally how it happens. So next generation, it's weird. Just that until I don't need it. Why you bother swapping it? Yeah, exactly. I honestly think this is the way I think it. This is the way I think about it. It's like these consoles have been devalued so much this generation, and like obviously they're punching above their weight. They're still doing very well. And so when next generation comes, the consoles are going to be probably more money or whatever, but they'll be worth it. There's no reason to devalue the console experience, man. Like these things are actually pretty badass. They're very good. Just get a 1080p monitor and freaking or 1440p monitor, and all of them are incredible. That's just the way it is, man. Like I get it that like toward the end of the generation, consoles are usually not worth any money, but this generation is different than every generation before it. I mean, even PS4 and Xbox One X, PS4 Pro and Xbox One X still held their own pretty well into this generation. Can you imagine how well Series X and PS5 Pro are going to hold their freaking value into the next generation? There's a turning point happened this generation with consoles. Oh yeah, dude, a 1X is still an incredible piece of hardware. That RX 580 is essentially a freaking 1X, and it still works. Still works great, even playing some of these newer games. Like it doesn't have some of the shaders and stuff that's required for some of the new games. Why do I prefer 9070 XT versus a 5090? I just feel like AMD offers me a better gaming experience than NVIDIA does. NVIDIA is really flashy and like, but 9070 XT is just like a better gaming experience for me. I don't know why, dude. I can tell immediately when I turn on my 9070 XT that like, oh, I'm at home. I'm like, oh, hi, honey, I'm home. I like NVIDIA. It's just NVIDIA for me just doesn't seem like a gaming experience. It seems more like it's more sharp and rigid. You know what I mean? Like it's like I don't know. There's just a magic about AMD that is closer to the magic the consoles have. NVIDIA just does not have that magic for me. I do think that HDR is better just because I have a little bit better control over my colors. So yeah, I do feel like I get a better HDR experience on my AMD build. But nobody likes my I got bad taste. Okay, whatever. Well, I like my bad taste. My bad taste makes me happy. I mean, it really doesn't matter anyways. It doesn't matter how flashy the NVIDIA graphics are. Pretty soon it wears off and you're just in the game. And the game is all that really matters. The immersion in the game. You can have all the ray tracing and all the sharp visuals and everything. And unless you're not, the visuals are what get you in. It's the game and the story and the gameplay that keeps you in there. I don't know, man. I played through all of Pragmata. I chose Pragmata on the 5090 over the 9070 XT. So it's not like AMD's a 100% win all the time. On those games that have really sharp edges like Pragmata, I do kind of prefer the 5090 on that. Most of the time I play open world games with lots of vegetation, and I prefer the AMD look, the softer AMD look on those games. Anytime there's a game like Pragmata where there's a lot of sharp defined areas, I kind of prefer the NVIDIA experience. I preferred, the path tracing experience on Resident Evil 9 up till the water treatment facility, and then it was a 9070 XT all the way through the rest of the game. Once all the path tracing experience was like pretty much gone, once you take over as Leon in Raccoon City, it was pretty much all 9070 XT the rest. I'm just glad I don't have to choose, man. I can try both. I can use both. I'm very grateful that I have that I'm very grateful that I have that opportunity to be able to use either or whenever I choose. I think both of them. I kind of feel like it's a wash, honestly. I do prefer Adrenaline a little more just because it's easier for me to get in there and set up. But don't get me wrong, like freaking the NVIDIA app has come a long way. Yeah, the Raccoon City part extremely killed the path tracing showcase from the start of the game. Oh yeah, dude, absolutely. Once, yeah, the path tracing was useless once you start in Raccoon City. I was like, okay. I mean, I guess when you get to the I guess when you get inside, but I don't know because I was playing on AMD throughout the rest of the game, so it didn't really. Yeah, once I I think that's when I jumped on the 9070 XT is right after the water treatment facility. I jumped on over to that. Nope, you're good, man. I'm actually getting off the stream here in about 2 minutes. So you made it to the end, Fidelity. Yeah, I'll be seeing you guys. Maybe I'll do another stream next Sunday. This wasn't too harsh. It just depends. I've been kind of busy playing games a lot lately on the weekends. Oh, dude, the rain was so incredible. Tweet. Oh man, that like I was saying, the first experience that I had where I was like, whoa, path tracing is awesome was in F125 in the rain. And then Resident Evil Requiem right after that. I was like, holy crap, this is incredible. since the Order 1886. I know, dude, that game is so badass. I freaking love that game. Oh yeah, that is a good game. All right, my friends, I will see you guys later. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me tonight. A nice little 3-hour stream. Very fun. I'll try to do it next Sunday again. Or maybe sometime in the weekend. I've really just been playing a lot of games over the weekends, guys, since Crimson Desert came out. Obviously, last weekend I played through freaking Pragmata. I've just been playing on the weekends, man. And the new job is a little bit tougher during the week to really worry about content a lot. So, all right, guys, I will see you later. Thank you so much for coming.